Today we are celebrating the 25th anniversary of Walt Disney Animation Studios' Dinosaur. It came out in theaters on May 19, 2000, just after the release of Fantasia 2000, also before the release of The Emperor's New Groove in the same year, on the same schedule. And I just had a short-term memory loss. I don't remember seeing this on TV or VHS. But I did see it on Disney Plus instead, but I haven't seen the rest of the film. Since my nephew was watching that movie. Otherwise, I was never interested in this movie, although I never got that far. Otherwise, the story was about a dinosaur named Aladar. He was raised by the Lemurs, but then when their home got destroyed, Aladar protected his adoptive family to find the others. However, he found other dinosaurs, the rest of the herd, led by the grumpy dinosaur named Crone, and with his sister Mira. And Aladar joined the herd. However, they managed to get away from the Connotaur, so they won't able to catch him. If one of the dinosaurs was spotted by the Connotaurs or predators, they're on their own. But Crone will save the half the herd who deserves to live. And a journey wastes ahead. And they found water. But Burton and the other dinosaur got separated. But then they got attacked by the Connotaurs. And he immediately alerted Crone that the Connotaurs found him. But just then, Aladar can't allow Crone to sacrifice other dinosaurs like this, and he warned him if they keeps interfering him, he's gonna eat him alive if he dares. And Aladar left the herd, and then he found Burton, and there's the second Connotaurs managed to get him, but then the cave collapsed, and the Connotaurs was killed, and Burton's life was cut short. However, they arrive at the nesting grounds, and the few dinosaurs were happy. But the problem is, from the rocks, Ken was blocked the other way, who was a shortcut once. But Aladar managed to go back to find the herd, Mira and Crone, and warn them immediately. But they have hiding from the Connotaur, the last surviving Connotaurs, so they won't pick up their scent. When Aladar arrived, he quickly alerted Crone that the Connotaurs are coming, and he also alerted him that all the dinosaurs cannot climb over these rocks because there's a sheer drop on the other side. But Crone wouldn't listen. But just then, he attacked Aladar with his anger, and Mira stopped Crone for attempting to killing Aladar. However, the Connotaurs found the herd, but Aladar roars and to the Connotaurs, and the other dinosaurs joined him. And the Connotaurs hesitated, and they spotted Crone. Mira tried to warn Crone, tried to warn her brother, but it was too late. Crone attempted to escape, but instead he found a sheer drop, hundreds of feet from the cliff below, just as Aladar had reported earlier. Crone have realized that Aladar was right all along, and then he fought bravely against the Connotaurs, but he was no match for the huge dinosaur, and the Connotaurs bit and defeat Crone and bashing him into the rocky walls. And Mira joined the fight, and so has Aladar, and pushing the Connotaurs plunged to his death. Mira and Aladar won the fight. And take a look at the last surviving Connotaur's body lying lifeless from the rocks below. And Mira watched as Crone has died. And she felt proud for Aladar for trying to warn Crone, even though he tried to kill him, since Crone himself wouldn't listen to him. However, Mira, Aladar, and the rest of the herd of the dinosaurs arrive at the nesting grounds, and their future is ready, prevailed, after all. And, and, and they've got a new dinosaur eggs, and the new journey of the dinosaur era is about to begin. So, anyways, let me know in the comments, and be sure to watch Dinosaur, now streaming on Disney Plus. This is Minion Fan 1024 signing off, and stay tuned for the trailer of Zootopia 2 coming tomorrow on the Walt Disney Animation Studios YouTube channel, and especially the Disney YouTube channel as well also.